Ah, okay, I guess we're live. All right. Hello, my name is Hank. I'm actually the project manager of European Summer School. And thanks a lot for joining this webinar. We'll be talking about, let's say, the changes to the European Summer School, what are the news, what could be expecting of the summer school this year. Uh, it's, I think, the third or fourth, actually, the webinar this year. So I will not be talking about all the stuff I've been talking before. So please check our YouTube channel and see the other videos where I've been talking mostly about the location, some of the courses, and I also had some visitors actually joining the webinar. What we'll be talking today about is, well, what are in general the assets of the European Summer School, the summer school that we're running, and yeah, what are the changes to it at the moment. So European Summer School is actually a combination of different universities coming over and the lecturers coming over to our summer school to teach the university courses. So imagine, a general semester course that you're taking at your university, or you might be taking one day at your university, like a course of marketing, which takes the whole semester. And with us, it will be squeezed to 2 weeks. You'll be studying from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And yeah, that's actually the idea of the summer school. So everything goes by the regular schedule and syllabus you're used to from your university, or you've been used to when you were studying before. If you're, right now a young professional or thinking about joining a summer school in order to get a little bit more insight in a totally different field than in what you've been working at the moment. Yeah. So the summer school is actually, useful for anybody. It's good for those who are still not yet decided what kind of university they should attend one day, or what kind of courses they would like to take one day. It's of course useful for those who are studying on a university at the moment, and yeah, who might be just missing, some extra ECTS credits, and they would like to just gain some more during the summer. And of course, it helps them as well to be still on the track. Losing the track when studying for 2 months and then going back again in September and start studying, it's usually quite tough. So this way you still keep your brain working. So it's actually a perfect, perfect thing to do during the summer. And of course, for those who are not studying on a university anymore, it's good for broadening their horizons. Maybe start working in a totally different field. Uh, the good thing, as I mentioned at the beginning, about our summer school is that you have several different universities coming over and their lectures. We're working with 5, I think, actually probably 6 at the moment, universities on the summer school. One of them is, for example, Section from Netherlands. The other one is Business Academy Aarhus. We've got the University of Northern Denmark joining in as well, University of New York in Prague, but it's based or actually accredited by La Salle University from the United States. And then we have as well Prague College, where we have probably the most lectures from. And Prague College is accredited by Teesside University from UK. Yeah, so you have a lot of opportunities actually, and a lot of different courses and approaches of teaching that you can be testing throughout the summer and on our summer school. So that's, let's say, one of the assets. It's the university mix that we have there. Another thing is that, yeah, the summer schools that we are trying to design for you, and our goal is for you to actually leave the courses with some skills, in your hands, with something new that you have acquired, not just receiving information from all the sites and then having a big head with actually no use of it. Yeah. No, we're actually trying to do it the other way around. We're trying to have courses which are really practical, and on which once you pass them, you're able to say, well, I have developed this. This is the project that I've managed. I've been working in a team of 5 different people from around the world, and this is what we've come up with. This is our strategy. This is our marketing strategy for this company that we've been, let's say, working on, the whole 2 weeks there. And just for you to give you an example, one of the greatest courses that I think that we're running is actually a course of online marketing challenge. Which is a course where you'll be at start creating a short, small website for, let's say, 2 or 3 days. Then right after, you'll be creating PPC campaigns for it, Facebook campaigns, Instagram campaigns, YouTube campaigns, all, let's say, social media campaigns you can imagine, and or that you're used to. And then you'll be actually looking at the results in Google Analytics, at the, let's say, last day. And then at the end of it, at the end of the course, you'll be presenting your projects to all the students that join the summer school. Yeah, which is, I think, great, because it gives you also another, let's say, skill, which are the presentation skills. Yeah. So this is just the course of online marketing challenge, which is completely practical. There's almost no theory whatsoever. You'll be just working. You're gonna have a budget for it. And you'll be just creating campaigns. Okay, so this is let's say the practical part of the courses that we are running. And another thing that I believe is really important when you're joining any kind of summer school, doesn't matter if it's ours or another one somewhere else, is the nationality mix. Yeah. So we're very happy about the nationality mix we have at the moment. We have I'm looking just in the graph right now. I can show you too. Okay. Yeah. Right now, I feel like a politician, in some sort of a discussion. They're always showing graphs. See this, see this. Yeah. Okay, so we got something like 24 nationalities already joining in the summer school, which I'm excited about, because it really gives you the opportunity to network during summer school. You're gonna have a friend from Italy, Spain, France, Netherlands, Germany, Austria, India, Pakistan. We got so many, let's say, other nations joining in. And there is none of them which I will, let's say, tell that they actually construct some sort of a majority. No, the biggest percentage we have there is like 11% out of for one nationality, which is great, I know some summer schools where you join it and then you have like 80% of one nationality students joining the summer school, but that completely kills the spirit of it, because summer school is really supposed to be about having different, people coming in from different parts of worlds. For example, for a course of intercultural competencies, which we haven't split, it's great when you then end up in a class where you have different nationalities, and you could be actually talking about the nationalities and different approaches to the subject of intercultural competencies, with all those nationalities. That's the good thing, Okay. One of the other things that I want to talk about, and which I think is a good asset, and sometimes people don't think about it for some reason, is, of course, that you can get some ECT credits if you're a university student. I kind of already mentioned before, but it's really not a problem. We had students last year during the summer school, and they were able to receive the ECTS credits for it, and it really shouldn't be a problem. We've just right now created a part of the website, or actually just like one link on our website. If you check on all about European summer school, and then you just scroll down on the menu, and you'll see the ECTS tab, and just click on it, and you'll see everything which you should probably be doing if you really want to have the ECTS credits. The process is quite easy. You just send us your request that you'd like to receive the ECTS credits. We're going to send you a full syllabus for the course. You're going to give it to your head coach or headmaster of your subjects, or of your actually bachelor degree that you're studying, and he's going to say that he's going to approve it. Then you just return back to us, and yeah, you enroll, you arrive to our summer school, you get a certificate, which proves that you have joined all the classes and hand on all the assignments, that you participated on all the projects, and then you're good to go. You got the CTS credits. Yeah. So that's another thing that you probably should consider when joining a summer school. And the last thing about the summer school I just wanted to talk about today is that you should probably also think about when you're choosing a summer school, what you're going to do next after the classes, when they end up. For you, we have created a really nice table of activities for the summer in both locations, in Prague and in Split. And we got activity leaders which are ready for you. They're really skilled. For example, Lucas, he's been working in Canada for an international house, and he's been actually doing an activity leader for 90 people at a time. He's been doing it for a year. They've been going skiing all around. There's so many things, and he's really used to the job and taking care of the people. They really love him because he's always smiling. He's a really crazy guy. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna love him. Yeah, so that's just one example. In Prague, we got Ladia. He's also really skilled. He's been working with big groups of people and giving them guidance and taking them to activities as well, a lot in his past. So you really don't need to be worrying about it. So the schedule is usually that you studying like from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock for most of the classes, and then you kind of regroup together again, and you go in Split. Usually, for most of the days, you go to the beach, you go biking, do barbecue in the afternoon, and everything is set up. You know what's going on that day before you can be actually voting what kind of activity you would like to do on the Facebook group that we have created for you. Yeah, you join activities, and over the weekends we have usually like big stuff going on. Like in Split, we have rafting in one of those days. I just can maybe show you just pretty quick. Okay. That's Lucas on the left side with an orange backpack. This video was taken in Split last year. That's Alberto from Italy. Yeah, I see Morgana there from Brazil last year there. Yeah, I think we had like 2 boats, I think, at that particular turn joining in. Yeah, and you don't have to be afraid of it. It's quite easy actually. And we've been going to Cetina River, which is like an hour away from Split. It's really nice fresh water there. It's really cool when you compare it to the sea, Of course, the start is a bit slow, but then it gets faster. This is the greatest place, yeah. Big, big, big rocks. We made a one stop on the way as well, or one of the stops that we did on the way was climbing on this rock. Actually, over here it's like 5 meters up, and of course it wasn't for everyone, but those who dared, they had a chance to jump in the cool water. Yeah, see, it was fun. Yeah, even girls did, jump. And for you to understand, I mean, what the video is about, it's not only about activities. It also shows the video that was created by one of the students of course of video making. Yeah, and I believe it's quite decent. You know, it was filmed on GoPro that we were borrowing to the students to work with. Okay. Right. We're back. And yeah, that was the video. I wasn't really sure if you were able to hear me during the video, but just to say a short story to it. The video was created by the students of course of video making, and the whole fun was on Cetina River, which is right close to Split. Yep. Okay. So for you to understand maybe a couple of other stuff that's been going on lately. We've been working on some of the courses lately, and please check out all the course lists that we have there for you ready on the website, and see what's going on in Prague and in Split. We have changed some of the courses to Prague location. So if you have been, for example, in the system for a longer time, and now we're watching this video and then checking the website again, just please notice that the location of some of the courses have been changed, but all of you did receive an email about like a notification, so it really shouldn't be a news for it, news for you. Okay, guys. So let's go back to some of the questions, because it's probably all from me now when it comes to the presentation today. Okay, all right. I have a message here from Julian. Okay, and the question is, how does it with the age? What's the minimum age for joining the summer school? Well, the minimum age is set 18 years old. It's like the minimum. We are able to accept students who are 17 and kind of turning 18 during the summer, and they have like a permission from their parents written. But of course, you have to understand that some of the activities may not be, allowed for you guys. Yeah, like barbecuing and beer tasting in Prague, which is something that I would probably miss, when coming to Prague, because the Czech Republic is famous, for the greatest beer in the world. Okay, okay, so that's one of the questions, and yeah, question number 2. All right. Yeah. This is from, I could not really see the name, but the question is how it comes, if the tuitions for the courses include everything or not. Well, if you check on the course, on the particular course you're interested in, you'll see the price of it right next to it. So if it says most of them are like 450 in a Split, 550 in Prague, it includes really just the course, the tuition for the course, of course, materials, everything there is included, and like a welcome goodbye drink that we have in it, and accommodation is on top of it. Yeah, accommodation is usually like 200 or 300 euros for 2 weeks. It really depends if you're in a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, and on the location, but it's just kind of like that. Yeah, you'll be staying at dormitories. You're probably, most of you used to staying at dormitories. I think they're quite decent. You'll be staying at a University of Split dormitory in Split and Czech Republic. It's actually a brand new building, which is really nice. So the dormitories over there are, I would say, from my point of view, what I've been used to when I was still studying University of Economics, kind of luxurious. Okay, so that's one of the things. Maybe just to talk about a little bit more, we have also changed the website a little bit for you, hopefully to look a little bit more native, a little bit more, let's say, easier for you to understand and find all the information. We have created a price list or fee tab to the menu, so please check on that over there. You can see all the prices over there listed, what are the, if there is an application fee or not, if there is something like what are the courses costs, what are the costs of the accommodation, everything is listed there. So it should give you a good idea what will be your complete, total travel costs. And there is also a tab related to it right next to the fees, which is scholarship opportunity that we have opened up. Actually, my colleague Prokop is dealing with it. And we as a team were then evaluating all the scholarship that come in or all the requests for the scholarship that come in. Yeah, so you could consider that as well. There are still some openings, so it really shouldn't be a problem. Give it a try. Send us all the materials that are required for this to receive the scholarship, like motivation letter, filling out like a questionnaire related to the summer school and to what are your motives actually to join it, and what is your background and everything. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think that's it. I don't see any other questions at the moment. So, all right. That's all for the presentation today. You'll be able to see it on YouTube in just a couple of hours. And thanks a lot for joining in the webinar. And see you in Prague or see you in Split. Yeah, I'll be there on both places, and I'll meet you at the introduction class, and hopefully as well on the graduation the last day. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye.